Hey guys, how's it going? It's a Saturday. This is actually being filmed on a Friday after I filmed yesterday's episode on Bitters. Go watch that. I just wanted to set the stage for what's probably going to happen on Monday. So I don't know if you guys have noticed, but Donald Trump is the president of the United States. Most of our audience is from the United States. 10% I think is around the rough area that are outside the US. I posted a new cocktail I created called the Trump Impeachment cocktail. It's really from a fun perspective, and I had a fun time designing it. So I think it's a really tasty cocktail, and it's going to go out on Monday. Now, I put out my post on Instagram showing off the cocktail, put a lot of work into it, and of course I've already got some people threatening or have unsubscribed from the show because I brought politics into a cocktail show. It is a first for me, and I saw some of you guys out on Facebook saying, oh yeah, well, where was the Obama impeachment cocktail? Where was this? Where was that? Obviously, kind of playing the angle of, as a Trump supporter, why I'm so against Trump and pro Obama, I guess. First, to answer that question, it's really simple. Back when that was a thing, and when there was some great news around Obama, I wasn't doing the right thing for the channel. I wasn't paying attention to where a lot of people's attention is. I wasn't marketing and branding comment cocktails appropriately. And by that I mean, sometimes it's good to position yourself in a trend. If you've ever watched Casey Neistat, he does a vlog. He's always kind of finding the trend and finding a place to angle himself to get a lot more views. Had I done that back then, it probably would have helped build the exposure of the show. I also forgot to do my Valentine's Day. I forgot St. Patrick's Day. We're a drinking show. I wasn't able to always pay attention to what's happening when because I wasn't scheduling it out very far. I was always rushing to get things done because I was doing it part-time. Now I'm kind of looking at a month's worth of content at a time, and I'm picking dates, picking specific trends. I made the sonic screwdriver cocktail and a couple others just because I know it could gain views from people who aren't looking for cocktails. The same goes for the Trump impeachment cocktail. I understand Trump is big right now, like in the news, all over the place, banning Muslims, banning this, and when I'm bringing politics into the show, I'm doing it in a humorous aspect, and I'm also doing it to gain additional exposure to the show. Some people are going to say, oh, so at Republicans' expense and at Trump's expense, you're willing to get views, and then they're going to stop watching. You know what? I really don't care. Though what it comes down to is I just don't care. Because if you're so short-sighted that you have to stop watching the cocktail show because I made a cocktail with a specific name and intention in mind without looking at it from the whole aspect, the marketing aspect, doing something outrageous to try and grab viewers, from a Trump supporter standpoint, that's absurd. Donald Trump has gone out of his way to market absurdity and craziness and shock and awe to gain attention. I've learned from what he has done to figure out how I can gain attention. So in a way, it's a pro-Trump movement by taking something outrageous and creating it to get the buzz, the feedback, the comments, the up, thumbs down, whatever it happens to be, to make people talk. It's really that simple. And then I will also hear, and I've heard already a little bit about me being a Democrat or whatever. I'm not really a big politics guy, which is one of the reasons I don't talk about it. Otherwise, it would just take over the show and become the conversation because it's so polarizing of a topic. So it's not that we don't talk about politics because I'm afraid. It's just, it makes the show longer, and I want it to be concentrated on the cocktail. But at the same time, if it's going to bring in the views, and it's going to make people talk and leave comments, it's always going to be a good thing. And for those that are asking or want to know what my political standing is, I'm independent. I go anyway. I'm like the bisexual of politics. But at the same time, out of all the elections I've been old enough to vote in, I have voted Democrat once. I think maybe twice. There's been a few elections. The rest have all been Republican. My entire family. The Schommer family in general is a very Republican side of the family. I've seen everything. I've heard all the stories. And frankly, I really don't care. I run 2 small businesses. I should be a Republican. So don't give me shit about being a Democrat. What I'm doing is I'm building a brand. I'm growing the business. And I'm doing that through shock and awe sometimes. I'm doing it through creativity, through my energy, through my enthusiasm, through my community and building a community. If you don't want to be part of that community because I made one cocktail, I don't really care. You're not the community member that I would want. I want somebody who can be Trump or whoever it happens to be, anti-Trump, I guess, and be okay with everybody in the world having their own opinion. It's that easy. It just is. What you can look forward to is me trying to find more avenues of being able to create thematic cocktails that hit on a hotspot because it's fun. I enjoy it. Now, if this Trump impeachment cocktail doesn't bring me any views, I guess I won't do it again. But it won't be because of my political beliefs. It'll be because it just didn't work. But I'm looking forward to seeing all the different reactions we get after this show goes live. Do I support President Trump? I pay my taxes. Of course I support him. I support him financially. I still live here. I didn't move out. Will he destroy the world? Highly doubtful. There's a lot of people here. There's a lot of things in place to work to avoid that. Will he make it better? I don't know. Time will tell that. But what I can say is the reason I believe that Donald Trump is president today is really about the structure being stagnant and not doing what the people wanted to do. So whether the people want Trump or not, what they did want is they wanted to make a change. They wanted to punch someone in the face. And I think electing Donald Trump is going to wake people up. For good, for bad, I don't know. I still live here and I'll still be producing videos 3 times a week. So if you don't like the fact that I created a Donald Trump impeachment cocktail that has peach schnapps, Russian vodka, and a bunch of other awesome stuff in it, you can just unsubscribe today. It's just going to save you time at being angry at Monday's cocktail. Or you can stay rational, watch it, laugh along, and continue to enjoy the craft of making awesome cocktails. The choice is yours. If you're new here, subscribe below, around here I think, and check out one of these 2 videos. That's it for today. See you on Monday. We're teaching you how to drink.